I've been here in the best of times, and I've been here in the worst of times. He knows this community from the inside out. He has it in his heart. And that's what you want from your representative. We're going to send him to the House of Representatives, which means he's going to be your voice, the one that fights for you and your family, and 150,000 people in this community. That's what we're here tonight for, to make sure that he's the one that is doing that. So thank you for being here. I'll just say two things about Dane. This is a hard job, being a state representative. Nobody works harder than this young man. I have seen him work virtually 24 hours a day if it's necessary. Nobody will work harder for you as your state representative than Dane Eagle. Number one, and you're going to see that, by the way, on this campaign. I have a strong suspicion you will see that strong work ethic that he learned from his mom and dad on this campaign. The second thing, I'll just echo what Alan said. This is a very good young man. To his core, he has great character, great integrity, and he'll be a great next state representative for District 74, Dane Eagle.
Thank you, Lieutenant Governor Cockhill, for being here and for that speech. One of the best lieutenant governors we've had in the state. I know he's going to do even bigger and greater things. So thank you. For having me here, it means more to me than you know, to open up your beautiful home. And it is for sale if you guys are interested. The low price of $2.3 million. I spent a lot of time up in Wilson. I was just telling Lieutenant Governor Cockhill, they used to have a Christmas tree that touched the ceiling when I was in high school. It was beautiful, and thank you. Councilman Jim Jennings, thank you for being here. I appreciate it very much. Everyone that joined the host committee, everyone that's here, I really can't thank you enough. To see so many friendly, familiar faces, it means so much to me, more to me than you know. Very humbling experience. My whole family's here. Two beautiful nieces here, Bella and Sarah. Thank you to everybody. Listen, I never in a million years dreamed that I would run for office. It's not been a goal of mine. It's nothing that I ever could have imagined. When I had the opportunity to work in Tallahassee, it was an unbelievable opportunity, and I was very thankful for that. But I came back home because I missed being here. I missed my family. I missed my friends. I missed this place that I call home. And when I came back, I saw how much everybody was hurting. I just saw, what could be done and what wasn't being done. People that were once prosperous are having a hard time keeping their homes. College kids, people my age with college degrees can't find a job. I mean, frankly, I'm afraid to one day bring my own kids into this world. I know things are going to get better. I know that opportunities are ahead of us, but we need to seize the right opportunities. We need to learn from our past. We need to cut government regulations and spending that's keep spiraling us into this pit. And I don't mean to sound like it's all red. I truly, firmly believe that our best times are ahead of us, but we need the right leadership to help us get there. Listen, there's four things I'm going to focus on in this campaign, and if I get elected. Number one, first and foremost, is the economy. Like I said, we're hurting. Cape Coral, where I will most likely be representing my hometown, was the third fastest growing city in the country. And then when the recession came, it became the foreclosure capital of our nation, at least one of them. And we're still seeing a lot of that. It's getting better, but we need to address the issue. We need to address foreclosures. I firmly believe in less spending, less taxes, less government, more freedom. That's something that Senator Tony Mack ran on when he was here as a congressman. Just core fiscal principles such as that. We need to cut government spending regulation. I said that. I met with a young gentleman the other day. Brad Coe is a good friend of mine. He's a 30-year-old real estate broker. And he was telling me that he's seeing this recession, starting to draw back. He's seeing the opportunity to, jump back into the real estate market. He's trying to open this new business. It took him 6 months to open up his business because of regulations, permits he had to keep applying for. That's not government's job. Our job is to help that get done, help him get this business open so we can stimulate the economy. The government's not helping, it's impeding. The second thing I want to focus on is education. Something I'm very passionate about. I serve on 2 boards of local schools. One's Bishop Monroe, my former high school with Dan Jackman, my good friend here. And the other is AMI Kids with Eric Jorgensen and John Ingram, who are also here. AMI Kids is a not-for-profit national organization, a second chance school, if you will. where kids that are kicked out of high school for committing a crime, the judge sends them to the school rather than juvenile detention. And we show them the light, and we show them there's a better path. And we've got a 75% success rate where they're going back to the community, they're getting their job, they're getting jobs, they're getting their GED, they're getting a high school diploma, and they're not committing further crimes. I see at a young age their potential, and they're just coming from bad backgrounds, running with the wrong crowds, whatever it might be. There's so much that can be done in the education system. We put more money in the classrooms, not spending it on bureaucracy and government in Tallahassee. This sounds funny, but lunches. I just found out the other day that Congress voted pizza as a vegetable. They now recognize pizza as a vegetable. It's a tomato sauce. It's not even real tomato. I'm a healthy person. Derek over here will tell you. He's my health coach. I eat very healthy. On the campaign trail, offers what fast food here and there. The minute I eat, Wendy's, whatever it might be, I'm sluggish. I can't focus. We're feeding our kids this, and some of these kids, that's all they're eating. They come from less than fortunate backgrounds. They don't get meals when they go home. They go to school, and this is the one food meal they get, and it's junk. The third is the environment. It sounds funny coming from a real estate development background, but tourism industry is the #2 industry in this area next to real estate construction. We need to preserve this environment, make sure our beaches and our rivers are clean so we can continue to attract people, attract businesses, and make sure they go forward conjunction. We need to invest in alternative fuels. And 4, most importantly, ethics. It's not talked about enough these days. Without ethics, the other 3 don't matter. Anything I do does not matter. I come from very, very humble beginnings. My mother here, my father, they came down in
1979.
1979.
Credit for rating, bro.
Yeah. They came down in a U-Haul trailer. They had to borrow money for the U-Haul, and they lived in a mobile home. My dad just saw Cape Coral. He saw what was possible. He had this American dream, which frankly is slipping away from people our age these days. And he just saw that if he worked hard, he was working construction to get a real estate license. Saw that if he worked hard, he could build whatever he dreamed. And he supported 5 children. My oldest sister, Raimi, just graduated from UF Law while fathering 2 beautiful daughters. Kiki, she's a photographer. Nurse at Moffitt Cancer Center in Tampa. Maddie and Gibby. Maddie's here. Gibby's working. Maddie and Gibby are working, took themselves to college right now. I was able to be the youngest deputy chief of staff to the governor in the history of Florida at the age of 24. Something I'm very proud of. I say this because of the work ethic that my parents instilled in us. We wouldn't be here without these people, and I truly appreciate you for this. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad, wherever you are. I will put that work ethic every day into this campaign, every day into the office if I'm elected in Tallahassee. I want people to know that I'm fighting for them, not for myself, not for special interests, not for lobbyists, not for the House leadership. I'm fighting for them. Everybody who wants to have a voice will be heard. At the end of the day, I'm making decisions based on my constituency. I want them to know that every word out of my mouth is the truth. It's not watered down, and they can count on it. And listen, I'm rambling too much, and Fred needs some water. Thank you all so much for being here. It means a lot to me. If you didn't give a check, please consider doing so. This is a fundraiser, and I need money to win. But don't step outside your means. Thank you for the consideration. And lastly, importantly, there's petitions at the front door. I need to get 500 signed by May. I want to do it by the end of the month. So please sign one now, leave it here, and take 5 with you. Have your friends or family, whoever, sign it. Mail it back to me. I'll come get it. Just call me, let me know where to pick it up. But thank you for being here. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you.